At 5:30, a frightening injury during a high school field hockey game yesterday now has some officials calling for increased safety measures.
The Dighton-Rehoboth player suffered significant facial and dental injuries after being hit by a ball.
12 News reporter Jake Holter joins us now live in studio to explain why the situation is somewhat complicated. Jake.
Well, Kim and Mike, it's a rare scenario since the player who took the shot that ended up striking the girl is a boy. But under Massachusetts law, the boy has every right to participate. The MIAA lists girls field hockey as a fall sport. Under the Massachusetts Equal Rights Amendment, there are provisions for males to participate in female sports if the school does not offer the male alternative.
There are very few male field hockey teams at this point, and so if a male wants to play field hockey, then he plays on the girls' team.
All right. Of course, this is pretty messed up, as you know. Why would you have somebody that is infinitely stronger, okay, not infinitely, but quite a bit stronger than the other person, participate in sports together, especially minors? We're talking about people that parents, they want to take care of their children. They don't want them to be in any dangerous type of thing. But this particular girl, she had her teeth knocked out. She had her teeth broken. And there's plenty of other sports that men and women can play. I mean, you got cornhole, you got different things that don't really involve a lot of brute force that's going to cause injury to another person. So the way I see it is just think a little bit. Why are you doing this? And why is it that this superintendent is having to go on the news and explain this? Because they have parents that are up in arms, that are wondering, why is my girl being subject to this kind of brutality? The thing is, this superintendent, he was on Fox News too. Of course, this is kind of like a hot topic right now. I'm sure you've heard it by the water cooler at work, all sorts of people talking about it. I mean, it just seems to be just so outlandish that it comes up in conversation. It's just something you're going to talk about. Let's take a look at to see what that interview is all about.
He joins us now. Bill, that has to be tough to watch your girls get their teeth knocked in by guys on a field hockey field.
Yes, Jesse, thank you so much for having me. It's traumatic. I mean, if you listen to the video, it's bone chilling. And, we're a small district. We draw from 2 towns. We tell our high school kids that when they get to us, they're not from Dighton. They're not from Rehoboth. We are DR. And to see those girls, the trauma that was on their faces when I greeted their bus that night, is something that I will never, ever forget.
I mean, what about the parents? I mean, the parents are putting their daughter's physical safety in jeopardy if they have them playing against guys.
Jesse, you have 3 daughters, right?
Yes.
I mean, I have 2 daughters. One of them is a high school volleyball coach, and I've seen kids get injured. Injuries are going to happen. Females versus females, males versus males. The severity of the injury is what we have to look at here. And, the MIAA made a statement. That's the Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association. They made a statement in response to this. And they said the arguments about safety typically fail because there's not a correlation between mixed gender, mixed sex sports and injuries.
Okay, I'm just going to stop that right there. I mean, of course, there is a difference in the physicality between a male and a female. Males, it's not just about hormones. It's about going through puberty, developing certain musculature that is going to give that extra force, brute force, that causes injuries. And if that is done towards a woman, of course, there's going to be an injury that happens. So for them, for the superintendent to say that he's been getting pushback and saying there's no correlation, doesn't make any sense at all. It really doesn't, because it's not really just about rights. It's about safety for children too. And parents, they don't really want to hear it. They don't want to hear all this extra rationale about this and that. I mean, it just seems like they're skirting around the issue.
Well, if this isn't a correlation, then I don't understand what the word means.
Yeah, I mean, you can just look at golf. Similar swing, probably similar ball speed. Men can just hit the ball faster and harder. There's just no way around that. And now people's lives are in danger. If this thing hits her in the head in the right way here in the temple, you could have had a homicide on your hands. I hope you guys change the rules. I hope something's done about this. And I hope this guy can maybe try hockey instead. And my heart goes out to the girl and her family.
All right, so they're saying hockey, of course. Men, you know, this person, they're allegedly transgender, but in this case, I mean, the recommendation to play something else, to do something else. And the fact that they were allowed to play, I'm sure the girls probably should have just walked off the field and just, I mean, that's probably what I would have recommended, just because, hey, why put yourself in that position? But I don't know. But thanks for listening. Be sure to subscribe for other videos and commentary, and I will see you on the next video.